what is it like? Like, what do you, how does your everyday as an entrepreneur go? What have you learned during this journey as an entrepreneur? Any lessons for the...
Yeah, I cry myself to sleep every night. No. Every other night. No. Once a week. No.
It's not easy.
Yeah, no. I mean, it is like, it's the cliche. Like, I work every day, but I work no day. Like, I would say one of the bigger like traditional sacrifices that I made that like people like, what, dude, go have a vacation with your family or whatever. Like I really made my parents mad, my brother mad and everything, but we had just gotten our order for 10 Develop Air Mini that like, I like to say drones don't build themselves yet. And so they had like pre-planned this vacation to Alaska, you know, to go on like a family trip. And it's like, guys, like, I can't, like, sorry, go have fun, you know, whatever. But to me, unless I really have a business reason to go somewhere, I'm not interested, really, you know, like, hey, if there's going to be a University of Fairbanks or, you know, whatever, you know, institution up there gives me a reason to go up there, you know, I'll make, you know, time of it. But I guess I did make a somewhat of an exception a couple weeks ago. Went up to Washington, D.C. and didn't make that really as much of a business trip as I was hoping to, like doing some podcast with a congressperson up there, or most ideally Robert Kennedy Jr.
Sure.
But in any case, I was like, I need to take you know, a day or whatever, and I still did work, you know, in the sense of
work-life balance.
Yeah. There have been days that like I maybe only put in like a half hour to like a couple hours of work, but that's like maybe once every couple years for the last like 8 years. Otherwise, like I probably average, you know, literally every single day, probably 6, 7, maybe even 8 hours that I'm putting into building AuHu. And, you know, I'm in the office, our workshop office, every day of the week, as long as I'm like not elsewhere, right? That business is calling me to be in. So, I would say like I never thought about being an entrepreneur, you know. I was always like into business, you know, as a kid, that like, and people, oh, Jacob's gonna be a businessman. Like I remember even in college, like, oh, like you can be a CEO or whatever. And like I was never like thinking about it that way. It just it's kind of evolved to where I just really maximize doing what I want to do as much as possible. And then of course there's like documentation and you know, accounting work and, you know, a lot of the not so glamorous parts of business that you have to do. But I mean, every day I get to go like work with people that are doing like cool work, you know, much more capable at doing said work than I am. And I get to go evangelize drones and, you know, build drones. And I mean, again, that's very specific to my world of entrepreneurship.
Right.
But
I think most, like the true entrepreneurs in the true sense, I think are passionate. It's their passion that drives them more than like trying to make that dollar or like how much money do I.
I like to say I'm a missionary and not a mercenary.
Wow. Yeah, exactly. So you do meet a lot of entrepreneurs, I'm sure, in all these ecosystem, you know, entrepreneurship. Do you find like they're also passionate? Like, is it something like common characteristics that you see in some of the most driven ones? Yeah,
no, I'll give a shout out, not that he needs one, he's like further ahead than we are. Nishant Jain, he's a great guy down in Metro Atlanta. He has a company called Presso. Their actual official name is Laundry Sucks Incorporated, and they've built a robotic laundry machine that basically replaces the need for dry cleaning. And so you can like take an outfit or whatever, like, oh man, I need this like a couple hours from now or an hour from now. And it'll like wash it, dry clean it, everything. And it's very clear that they're doing something out of passion, right? Him and his co-founder, Thibaut. And then a lot of like the more enterprise software as a service is like, how can I do this to then go exit and, you know, not necessarily get rich quick, but, you know, get rich in 5 to 7 years or whatever, you know, exit time frame that they have in mind. And to me, that's just like not interesting whatsoever. The only way I ever see myself exiting from iView is through a public market, and not even like fully exiting, just realizing the, you know, value of our shares, right? But so like, I like to say, I'm a missionary over mercenary, but I also didn't start iView as a not-for-profit either. Right.
Exactly. You're a businessman.
Right.
At the end of the day, right?
Not a very good one, but
No. So.
Low intento.
What'd you say?
Low intento. I try.
Okay. What were some of the best advice you got during this journey of entrepreneurship that you found the useful?
Best advice.
And it could be a few